Alright, I've got an article here from comicbookresources.com. It's up on archive because, CBR. Ugh. Disney reportedly permanently bans 2 Don Rosa Uncle Scrooge stories. The Walt Disney Collection has reportedly banned 2 of writer and artist Don Rosa's Uncle Scrooge stories from all reprints or future collections. They reportedly banned, blah, blah, blah. According to a tweet from Duck Talk's Twitter account, Rosa received an email explaining 2 of his Scrooge McDuck stories, The Richest Duck in the World and A Dream of a Lifetime, won't be republished or part of any collections moving forward. Duck Talks is a podcast that discusses the latest developments stemming from Disney's DuckTales. Later posted The Richest Duck in the World world ban may actually be for the Empire Builder from Calisota, which is often sometimes referred to as the richest duck in the world. CBR's reached out to Disney directly for comment on the situation, and they don't get any follow-up. Here's the tweet from it. They're talking about it. It's one of the reasons up on archive, because it's like, well, you can go read the fucking tweets about it. Anyway, as part of its ongoing commitment to diversity and inclusion, the Walt Disney Company is in the process of reviewing their library of stories. As a result, some stories that do not align with their values will no longer be published. It applies to 2 of your classic stories, and yada yada. Don Rosa responds to the situation in Facebook's The Official Don Rosa group, capturing a screenshot posted to CLZ's comic Facebook page. I wonder what other duck stories are not banned. He wrote, maybe only mine, maybe not. But obviously all chapters of my Life and Time of Scrooge McDuck are now banned because they can't be published without the final chapter. I won't even comment on what this will mean to the collector market. Published in 1984, The Empire Builder from Calisota follows Scrooge's adventures to Africa in an attempt to become the richest person in the world. You know where this is going and why it's been banned. While there he encounters Bombi the Zombie, a character who was cursed by a witch doctor named Fool Azula. Bombi the Zombie proceeds to chase Scrooge around the world before Scrooge manages to trap him on an island for multiple decades. Scrooge then dreams about Bombi the Zombie in 2002's A Dream of a Lifetime, a story that's been widely compared to Christopher Nolan's Inception, as it sees the Beagle Boy invade Scrooge's dreams to steal his belongings. Here's from a blog called Duck Comics Review. I'll link this in the description box as well. It's up on archive. The Life and Times of Scrooge McDuck, Chapter 11, The Empire Builder from Calisota. It's basically talking about the story itself, and it shows, some parts of it and stuff, and talks about how effective storytelling is, how just interesting it was, all this kind of stuff, and it moves on and on. For the most part, you can go, okay, well, why is this, okay, this is why it's banned, probably because they find this offensive, although the author here says, I cannot praise the portrayal of Fool Azula here highly enough. It's just so bracing. How many of you have seen a native, quote unquote, in a Disney comic who is A, violently hostile towards the protagonist, B, quite rightfully so, and C, isn't some kind of racist caricature? I'm going to go ahead and say 0. It just suddenly opens the world up and provides an important perspective that we've never seen before or since. This part isn't in the sketch version. It goes straight from scamming the other tribe out of their mind to him getting the thugs to fuck shit up. Talking about Scrooge there. Also, in that version, his sisters aren't along to witness all this. The finished version is a huge improvement in that regard. And he goes on and talks, because basically Scrooge he had gone to Africa, basically wanting things and so on and so forth. I won't go into too many details, but he basically hires some thugs to destroy the village, essentially. Is presented as a moral failing, by the way. It's not presented in a good way or anything like that. It's a deep regret and all that stuff. There's a Bombi the Zombie and all that stuff, and it's just so you can see why the stuff is banned. I mean, or you understand. You may not agree with it and stuff. Is what the fuck? It's stupid to be banning this stuff, but that's why. Like I said, I'll link this in the description box if you want to read it for yourself, because it's like a review of the entire thing. So it goes on and on. And of course you got people commenting and stuff. But anyway, I'll link both these in the description box, both the CBR story and the Duck Comics review stuff. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good one.